Well, in the previous session we have discussed the properties of determinants. Here in this session we will take some questions to better understand the properties. Here we have questions from exercise 4.2. Well, this is the first part of question 10. We are using properties of determinant, we are to prove that this determinant is equal to this. See, here we do not have all ones in a row or column. So what we do is we apply some transformation so that we can get all the identical elements in a row or in a column. So here you can observe that 2x plus 2x, 4x plus 1x, 5x plus 4. If I add the elements column wise, I get 5x plus 4, 5x plus 4, here also 5x plus 4. Even in this question we have the freedom to add these column wise. If I apply C1 plus C2 plus C3, now what happens? 5x plus 4, 5x plus 4, 5x plus 4. Here in both the questions we have this freedom, but when we go to this question, here if I add these, this gives me 5a minus b minus c. Here we get 5b minus c minus a. So 5a minus b minus c is not equal to 5b minus c minus a. So here we do not have freedom both the sides. Here we can either you can apply R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, or you can apply C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3 in both these parts. But here we have to apply R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, so that when we add the elements of columns, when we add all the elements of a column, that means we are applying row transformation. If we are adding all the elements of a row, that means we are applying column wise. Here we are adding all the elements of a column, that means we are applying the transformation in row. If I need to add this, that means R1 will be transformed as R1 plus R2 plus R3. So if you are adding the elements of a column, that means you are applying the transformation in row. See how it happens. Now if I apply R1 now becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, or delta becomes of the LHS becomes, there is no change in R2, so 2x, x plus 4, 2x. There is no change in R3, 2x, 2x, x plus 4. Now if I add this, R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, this plus this plus this will give me 5x plus 4. Here again 2x plus 2x, 4x plus 1x, 5x plus 4. Here again 5x plus 4. Now from the first row we can take common 5x plus 4 as per property 4. So 5x plus 4 is common from the first row. That gives me 1, 1, 1. 5x plus 4 is common. So 1, 1, 1. This is 2x, x plus 4, 2x, 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 x plus 4. Now we make two zeros with the help, we fix one column. With the help of this column we make two zeros here. So what we apply is C2 now becomes C2 minus C1, and C3 now becomes C3 minus C1. This minus this will give me 0. So what we do is 5x plus 4. What is it? Simply there is no change in column 1, so 1, 2x, 2x is 0. Now C2 now becomes C2 minus C1. This minus this is 0. X plus 4 minus 2x. X plus 4 minus 2x. That will give me 4 minus x. 4 minus x. 1x minus 2x, that is minus x. Again 2x minus 2x is 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 2x minus 2x, 0. X plus 4 minus 2x, that is 4 minus x. Now expanding along, you may take common 4 minus x from column 2 or column 3, or simply we expand. Expanding along row 1. Because we have two zeros in row 1, so we expand along it. So what we get is 5x plus 4 times of expansion will give me 1 times of this 4 minus x, 0, 0, 4 minus x minus 0 times of anything, that will be 0, plus 0 times of that is 0. So what we get is 5x plus 4 multiplied by this into this minus this into this. So this will give me 4 minus x whole square minus 0, and 4 minus x whole square can be written as a minus b whole square can be written as b minus a. 4 minus x whole square is itself the answer. So it will 5x plus 4 into 4 minus x whole square is equal to RHS. Suppose it in the question, if there is x minus 4 whole square, then 4 minus x whole square is same as x minus 4 whole square, because a minus b whole square is equal to b minus a whole square. Well, similarly this question, what we do is, here we have applied R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3. We added the elements of a column. So we are applying here in row. Here what we do is, we add the elements of a row. That means C1, there is a change in C1, no change in C2 and C3. C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3. That could have applied here also. So both are same. So our delta becomes, there is no change in C2 and C3, only change is made in C1. So I am writing C2 and C3 same, y plus k, y plus k. So you may observe, if I add this and this, y plus y2, y plus y, 3y plus k. 3y plus k, that is to be taken common. Again 3y plus k. Here if we add y plus k, that is 3y plus k. 3y plus k is common from the first column. So 1, 1, 1, y plus k, y plus k. What you will do? Simply you will make 2 zeros. We get all ones in this column. So care must be taken that at least one row, and with the help of this row we make 2 unaltered while applying the transformations. So what it gives us? 3y plus k times of 1y. Now 1 minus 1 is 0. Y plus k minus y. Y will be cancelled out. So k. Y minus y is 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Y minus y, 0. Y plus k minus y, that is k. And obviously on expanding along, we have got 2 zeros in C1, expanding with respect to or along column 1, we get, what we get is 3y plus k, then put a bracket, 1 multiplied by k 0 0 k, k 0 0 k minus 0 plus 0. Simply 3y plus k into k square minus 0. K square minus 0, that is k square into 3y plus k is equal to RHS. So in both these questions, we could have applied R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, or C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3. But here, if we try to apply C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3, we are not going to get something common. That is, we are not going to get 1 1 1. So that is our aim. What we are to do first? We are to apply some transformations so that we can get all ones or all identical elements in a row or column, so that we can take that element common. After taking that element common, we get all ones in a row or a column, so that we can make 2 zeros and expand. That is the simple procedure we are going to follow in almost all the questions. Well, here if I add these, I am getting 5a minus b minus c, but adding the elements of a column, that means adding row wise, we get a minus b plus 2b, that is a plus b plus c. And again here I am getting 2a minus a is a, 2c minus c is c, so a plus b plus c. So on applying R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, there is no change in R2, so 2b, b minus c minus a, 2b, 2c, 2c, c minus a minus b. Let's add these. So a minus b minus c plus 2b plus 2c. So here I am writing simply a plus b plus c. 2a, see, 2a plus b minus c minus a plus 2c. So 2c minus c is 1c, 2a minus a is 1a plus b. So this also gives me a plus b plus c. Similarly, if you add this, 2a minus a is 1a, 2b minus b is 1b and c. So this is how we get a plus b plus c on adding the elements column wise, that is on applying R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3. So what we do is a plus b plus c is now common from R1. What we get? 1, 1, 1. After getting 3 ones, what we do? The usual process. What we'll do? Simply we'll make 2 zeros, c minus a minus b. Now to make 2 zeros, we fix this row column and we make 2 zeros with the help of this. So what happens? C2 now becomes C2 minus C1 and C3 now becomes C3 minus C1. That gives us A plus B plus C times of this determinant 1, 2B, 2C. There is no change in C1, so it stays as same. Now 1 minus 1 is 0. Mind it. This B minus C, B minus C minus A, B minus C minus A minus 2B. So you can get minus C minus A minus B. If you take negative sign common, this will give you A plus B plus C. So this is minus times of A plus B plus C. 2C minus 2C is 0. Here 1 minus 1, 0. 2B minus 2B, 0. Here C minus A minus B minus 2C. C minus A minus B minus 2C. So what you get is minus A minus B minus C. C minus 2C is minus C. If you take negative sign common, this will give you minus times of A plus B plus C. Minus times of A plus B plus C. Right? Now, since we have got 2 zeros in R1, so expanding along R1, we get delta is equal to A plus B plus C times of, put a bracket, now 1 times of this determinant, 1 times of this determinant minus A plus B plus C, 0, 0, minus A plus B plus C, minus 0 times of something is 0 and 0 times of something is 0. So this is A plus B plus C multiplied by minus into minus is plus, A plus B plus C whole square minus 0, that is A plus B plus C whole square. If I multiply it by this, A plus B plus C square minus 0 is A plus B plus C whole square minus 0 is A plus B plus C whole square. Now A plus B plus C whole square into A plus B plus C, that is the exponents will be added. So 1 plus 2, that is A plus B plus C whole square into A plus B plus C, that is A plus B plus C whole cube. This is how we do. Let's take some more questions. Let's have a quick recap. Here we could have applied C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3 or R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3, because if we are adding this side or this side, we are going to get 5x plus 4. That 5x plus 4 will be taken common. After taking common, this will give us 1, 1, 1. So with the help of this one, we make 2 zeros. After getting 2 zeros, we expand. That is the system. Similarly, here we have applied C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3 so that we can get all the same elements or identical elements in a column. So from this column we took common 3y plus k. After taking this common, we got 1, 1, 1. Now with the help of this one, we made these two ones 0, that is we converted into 1, 0, 0, 100. Now after converting this, since we have got 2 zeros in this column, so we expand along the first column, we got the result. Similarly here if we are adding row column wise, then we are not going to get something common so that we can get 1, 1, 1. So what we did is we just applied this transform. R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3. 2C minus C is 1C, 2B minus B is 1B, and A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. Now this A plus B plus C is common. After taking A plus B plus C common, we get 3 ones. After getting 3 ones, we made 2 zeros. After making 2 zeros, as usual, we expanded along first row and we got the result. This is how we do. Let's take some more questions. Now we have some questions from miscellaneous exercise. Simply, if you see this, we have to evaluate this. If you add row wise or column wise, you can get the same result, x plus x 2x plus 2y, or here 2x plus 2y. So either you apply C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3, or R1 becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3. So here I am applying R1 now becomes R1 plus R2 plus R3. So my delta is now, there is no change in R2, so I am writing R2 same, x plus y, x plus y, R3 stays same, x, y. Now there is change in R1, so the R1 becomes R1 plus R2, x plus y plus x plus y. So x plus x, 2x plus 2y. 2 is common, that is x plus y. Here again 2y plus 2x, 2 is common, that is x plus y. Here again we can get 2 times of x plus y. Now as usual, what we'll do, we'll simply take x plus y, 2 times of x plus y common, so that we'll get all ones in the first row. This is y, x plus y, x plus y, x, y. Now what we do is, we make 2 zeros with the help of this one. So what we apply, C2 now becomes C2 minus C1, and C3 also becomes C3 minus C1. We fix this column, and with the help of this one we made 2 zeros. Now what it gives, 2 times of x plus y. There is no change in C1, so C1 stays same. Now 1 minus 1 is 0, x plus y minus y. X plus y minus y will give me x. X minus x plus y. X minus x plus y will simply give me, x will be cancelled out, minus y. In the same way, 1 minus 1 is 0. X minus y will give me x minus y. And y minus x plus y. Y minus x plus y. Y will be cancelled out. It will give me minus x. So now, on expanding along R1, we get 2 times of x plus y. On expanding, we get 1 multiplied by x minus x, x minus y, minus y, minus 0 plus 0. So this is 2 times of x plus y. Let's check it out what it gives. 1 x into minus x is minus x square. By default, this into AC minus BD. This into this minus x square minus this into this will give me minus yx, minus y into minus y plus y square. Let's see what happens. 2 times of x plus y multiplied by minus x square minus plus xy minus y square. So here we can take common negative sign. So minus 2 times of x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. So this is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square gives me a cube, that is x cube plus y cube. Because we were not to prove, actually we were to evaluate, so this was the answer. We simplified it to minus 2 times of x cube plus y cube. Now we have this question. We have already here 3 ones in column. So what we do is we fix first row, and with the help of this row we make change R2 becomes R2 minus R1 and R3 becomes R3 minus R1, so that we can get 2 0 and expand. So what it gives, there is no change in R1, so 1 x y, sorry, here x plus y and here x. The question is, yes, 1 x plus y. So 1 minus 1 is 0, x plus y minus x. X plus y minus x is y, y minus y is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0, x minus x is 0, x plus y minus y is x. Now on expanding along first column, what we get? 1 multiplied by y 0 0 x and minus 0 plus 0. What it gives? 1 into yx minus 0 plus 0, that is simply x. Well, this is the answer. Now question number 11. Here if we add all the 3 rows or 3 columns, we are not going to get all the same things. Here alpha square plus beta square plus gamma square, here alpha plus beta plus gamma, here 2 alpha plus 2. So we are not going to get something common. Even if we add all these, we are not going to get. What we do is, if we observe, if we add first and third, what will happen? Simply, if I apply C1 now becomes C1 plus C3. So delta is equal to, here alpha, see alpha is missing here beta is missing, which is here gamma is missing, gamma is here. So if we add this and this, we will get alpha plus beta plus gamma, and alpha plus beta plus gamma can be taken out. Then we will get 1 1 1. After getting 1 1 1, we make 2 zeros and toss it. Well, so C1 plus C3 gives me alpha plus beta plus gamma, alpha square beta plus gamma. You would have made change in C3. This question could have done like this. C3 now becomes C3 plus C1. Change in C3. So it will be written here. So here we have made change in C1 only. So this will give me alpha plus beta plus gamma. If I add this to this, I'll get alpha plus beta plus gamma. There is no change in C2. No change in C3. Well, what we do is, we will take alpha plus beta plus gamma common in the next step. I am writing it here. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is taken common. As soon as I take common, what I get? 1 1 1. After getting ones, what we do? Just make 2 zeros and expand. So now we do R2 becomes R2 minus R1 and R3 becomes R3 minus R1. So alpha plus beta plus gamma times of 1 alpha square alpha plus beta plus gamma. Let's see, 1 minus 1 give me 0. Beta square minus alpha square gives me beta minus alpha into beta plus alpha. This minus this gamma will be cancelled out. Alpha minus beta. Alpha minus beta. See, here is beta minus alpha, but here we are getting alpha minus beta. Again, 1 minus 1 will give me 0. Alpha square, gamma square minus alpha square will give me gamma plus alpha into gamma minus alpha. This minus this, simply beta will be cancelled out. Alpha minus gamma. Alpha minus gamma. So here you can observe, here we are having beta minus alpha, but here we are having alpha minus beta. So we can take negative sign common so that it gives me alpha minus beta. Here gamma minus alpha is okay because in cyclic order alpha minus beta, beta minus gamma, gamma minus alpha. So what we do, we will take here a negative sign common. Alpha plus beta plus gamma 1 alpha square alpha plus beta plus gamma. This will give me 0. To make it alpha minus beta, I took negative sign common. Alpha minus beta, beta plus alpha. This is alpha minus beta. 0. This is okay. Gamma plus alpha into gamma minus alpha. I am taking negative sign common from here. This will give me gamma minus alpha. Now what we do is, simply on expanding, we can take common first, then we will expand. So this will give me alpha plus beta plus gamma. From this row, what you can take common? Alpha minus beta. So alpha minus beta common. From this row, you can take gamma minus alpha common. What it gives? 1 alpha square alpha plus beta plus gamma. Right? There was no change in R1 actually. This was beta plus gamma only. Well, now if I take alpha minus beta common from this, what I get is 0 minus times of beta plus alpha and 1. Here if I take gamma minus alpha common, here gamma plus alpha and here minus. Now let's expand. Alpha plus beta plus gamma, alpha minus beta, gamma minus alpha. If I expand along first column, what I am going to get is this into this minus this into this. So 1 into minus times of beta plus alpha, 1 gamma plus alpha minus 1 minus 0 plus 0. So that is alpha plus beta plus gamma into alpha minus beta, gamma minus alpha. What we get is minus into minus is plus. So beta plus alpha, AC minus BD, minus alpha plus gamma plus alpha. Alpha will be cancelled out and this will give me result alpha plus beta plus gamma. This is alpha minus beta. This is beta minus gamma. And this is gamma minus alpha in cyclic order is equal to RHS. So what we did is, we just made a transformation. C1 becomes C1 plus C3 so that we can get alpha plus beta plus gamma common. After getting it common, what we did is, we made two zeros. After making two zeros, we took common, or simply you expand, you will get the result. This is how we do the questions. Well, we have some more questions from miscellaneous exercise. Here you can see, we have to prove that this determinant is equal to 3 times of A plus B plus C multiplied by AB plus BC plus CA. So if we try to add all rows or columns, let's see what happens. This will give 5A minus B minus C, so it will not work. It will give us 5B minus C. These are not equal. But if we try to add all the elements of a row, that is, if we apply transformation in column, that is C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3 in all the places. 3A minus 2A. 3A minus 2A is A. So A plus B plus C. Here 3 positive B's and 2 negative B's. 3B minus 2B will give me plus 1B. So A plus B plus C. Here again A plus B plus C. So what happens if I try to apply this transform? C1 becomes C1 plus C2 plus C3. C3A minus A plus B plus C will give me A plus B plus C. Similarly here I will get A plus B plus C. Similarly here I will get A plus B plus C. Column 2 and column 3 stays as it is. So minus A plus B, 3B minus C plus B. Here A plus minus A plus C minus B plus C, 3C. Now what we do is, here we are having common A plus B plus C. So A plus B plus C is common from the first column. This will give me 1, 1, 1 minus A plus B minus A plus C, 3B minus B plus C minus C plus B, 3C. Now with the help of this one, we make these two zeros, that is R2 now becomes R2 minus R1 and R3 becomes R3 minus R1. This gives us A plus B plus C times of, on applying these two transformations, R1 stays same, 1 minus A plus B minus A plus C. 1 minus 1 is 0. 3B minus A. 3B minus 1B is 2B minus times of minus A is plus A. This minus this C will be cancelled out, minus B plus A. So that can be written as A minus B. 1 minus 1 is 0. This minus this will B will be cancelled out, minus C plus A. So that is A minus C. 3C minus C, that is 2C, minus of minus A is plus A. Now expanding along C1. Expanding along C1. When we expand along C1, what we get is 1 times of this minus this. So this will simply be 2B plus A multiplied by 2C plus A minus A minus B into A minus C. So simply on multiplication, what we get, A plus B plus C. Here 4 and 4, 8 terms are there. Let's check. 2B into 2C is 4BC. 2B into A is 2AB. A into 2C is 2AC. A into H plus A square. Now minus time these 4 terms. So A into A minus A square. Again minus A into minus C is plus AC. Again minus minus plus B. Now B will be multiplied by these two. So AB and minus BC. So this is nothing but A plus B plus C into A square will be cancelled out. 4BC minus 1BC. That is 3BC. AB, 2AB and 1AB. 3AB, 3AB, 3BC, 3CA. Here 1AC and 2AC. 3 can be taken common. So 3 times of A plus B plus C multiplied by AB plus BC plus C. So 3AB, 3BC, 3CA, 3 is common. 3 times of AB plus BC plus CA. Now let's have a look on this question. This is very simple question. We need not to add and we need not to split it. Simply you have 1 here if we apply a transform to make it 0, we fix this row and we apply R2 now becomes R2 minus 2 times of R1, so that 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 3 times of 1 is 0. So R3 becomes R3 minus 3 times of R1. Fixed R1, and with the help of this we made 2 zeros and simply expand. What it gives, let's see, 1 plus P, 1 plus P plus Q. Now this minus the 2 minus 2 times of 1 is 0. 3 plus 2P minus 2 times of 1 plus P. 1 plus P. 1 plus P plus Q. Well, this 4 plus 3P plus 2Q minus 2 times of 1 plus P plus Q. This minus 3 times of this 0. 6 plus 3P minus 3 times of 1 plus P. This minus 3 times of this. So 10 plus 6P plus 3Q minus 3 times of 1 plus P plus Q. So this gives us 1 0 0. Let's have 1 plus P, 1 plus P plus Q. 3 minus 2 is 1. 2P minus 2P, there is no P at all. So this is 1 only. Now 4 minus 2 is 2. 3P minus 2P is 1P. 2Q minus 2Q, there is no Q at all, 0 Qs. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3P minus 3P is 0P, that is no P at all. Now here 10 minus 3 is 7. 6P minus 3P. 6P minus 3P will give me plus 3P, and 3Q minus 3Q is 0 Qs. Now expanding along, you may make one more 0 with the help of this minus 3 times of this, or simply expand. On expanding along first column, what we get? This into this minus this. 1 times of 7 plus 3P minus 3 into 2 plus P. Other all terms will be 0. So this is 7 plus 3P minus 3 to the 6 minus 3P. So 3P is cancelled. 7 minus 6 is nothing but 1. So 1 is the answer. That is similar to it. Example 11 on page 115. That is same. This is A to A 3. So it is obviously the same operation. R2 now becomes R2 minus 2R1, and R3 becomes R3 minus 3R1, so that this 3 becomes 0, and the answer is A cube. A plus B, here are some terms, and the answer is A cube. So what we do is we make 2 zeros. Immediately after making 2 zeros, what we get is we expand it, and after expanding we get the desired result. Now let's have a question. Look on this question, which is an MCQ type question. It may be considered as, see, if I expand this, I am going to get, this is sine alpha, sine beta, sine gamma, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. This is cos A, cos B, cos alpha, cos delta minus sine alpha, sine delta. This is cos beta, cos delta minus sine beta, sine delta. Simply cos of A plus B, cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Here again cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. So cos gamma cos delta minus sine gamma sine delta. So what we need to do is, there may be two options. One is splitting this into two parts and taking cos delta common, so that two columns are identical, and that will give us 0 plus 0. Otherwise, if you can think about it, this is sine alpha and this is cos alpha. Cos alpha is multiplied by cos delta, as well as sine alpha is multiplied by sine delta. So what you do is, in column 3, now column 3 minus, if you multiply cos alpha by cos delta, So cos delta times of column 2, and you add, this is minus, this is plus, this sin delta is to be multiplied by this. Sin delta times of C3. You will get all zeros. See how? See, cos delta is here and sin delta. So we have to multiply this column with cos delta, that is C2 with cos delta, and we have negative sign with this, so we add this column multiplied by sin delta. So what it gives, these are same, this is sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. This is 0, 0, 0. You can observe, see, cos alpha, cos delta, cos alpha, cos delta minus sin alpha, sin delta, minus cos delta times of this, minus cos delta cos alpha, that will be cancelled out, plus sin delta, sorry, C1, sin delta C1, so minus sin delta sin alpha, this will cancel out, sorry, plus, so this plus will be cancelled. Otherwise what we can do, we can split this. After applying the formula, we can split it into two parts. See how it works. This is sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma. Here cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, cos alpha, cos delta, minus sin alpha, sin delta. Similarly, cos beta, cos delta minus sin beta, sin delta, cos gamma, cos delta minus sin gamma, sin delta. Since this, all the elements of C3 are expressed as the sum of two terms, so it can be split up into two determinants in which the first two columns will be same. So here sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Here again in the second one, sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. See, now this will be used in here, and here we have minus term, so minus, either you put minus here or let it be here, and this will be taken here. So cos alpha, cos delta, cos beta, cos delta, cos gamma, cos delta. Similarly, minus sin alpha, sin gamma, minus sin beta, sin delta, minus sin gamma, sin delta. Now in the next step, I am writing it here only. In the next step, what you can do is, you can take cos delta common from C3. So this will give us cos delta common. As soon as you take cos delta common, what you find is cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, these two columns are identical, so the value of this determinant is 0. Here you take minus sin delta common, minus of sin delta common, so sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma, sin alpha, sin beta, sin gamma, you will find these two columns identical, this will give you 0. We'll talk about these kind of questions again. So this is how we do, right? So either you can split it up or simply you can apply, because you have cos delta multiplied by this minus this, so C3 becomes C3 minus cos delta times of C2 plus sin delta times of C1. Let's have one more question. Here we have a question in which we have already ones in column 3. So what we do? We make two zeros. How? R2 becomes R2 minus R1 and R3 becomes R3 minus R1. With the help of R1, we make two zeros here. Then we will expand along C3. We will expand along C3. What it gives? Let's check. So this is a plus 1 into a plus 2. There is no change in R1, so I am repeating R1 here. It will be there as it is. This minus this. This is a plus 2 into a plus 3 minus a plus 1 into a plus 2. Here a plus 3 minus a plus 2. A plus 3 minus a plus 2. Here 1 minus 1 is obviously 0. This minus this. So a plus 3 into a plus 4 minus a plus 1 into a plus 2. This minus this. A plus 4 minus a plus 2. A plus 4 minus a plus 2 and 1 minus 1 is 0. Let's see what it gives. This is a plus 1 into a plus 2. This is a plus 2, 1. Now this gives me a square plus 5a, a square plus 5a plus 6. And this gives us a square plus 3a plus 2. When we subtract this from this, that is a square will be cancelled. 5a minus 3a is 2a, 6 minus 2 is 4, 2a plus 4. Here a will be cancelled out, 3 minus 2 is 1, 0. Here again we have a square plus 12a plus, a square plus 3a plus 4 is 7a plus 12 minus a square 1a plus 2a, that is 3a plus 2. So this gives me a square is cancelled, 7a minus 7a here, and here we have 3a. 7a minus 3a is 4a, and 12 minus 2 is 7a minus 4a, 12 minus this is 10. A plus 4 minus a plus 2. So a is cancelled out, 4 minus 2 is 2, and here you have 0. So either we can expand or we can make one more 0, or we can take some common if there is. Now let's expand along the C3. Expanding along C3, when we expand, this will be there. So 1 times of 2a plus 4 1, 2a plus 4 1, 4a plus 10, 4a plus 10, minus 0 times of all 0 plus 0 times it will give us 0. So this into this minus this into this is giving me 2 to the 4a plus 8 minus this into this 4a plus 10. 4a plus 10, that is 4a plus 8 minus 4a minus 10 will give me minus 2. So the minus 2 is the answer. This is how we solve this kind of questions. Now in the next session, we are going to take questions in which directly on applying we are not getting something common, but then we try to apply some transformations like multiplying A, B, C or X, Y, Z in columns and then taking common from the rows. This is a technique which we will talk about in the next session. I hope you will be able to do these kind of questions which we have discussed in this session. Thank you.